All right, number 9. The Indonesian Volcano Agency, yes, that is a real thing, issued a warning after climbers narrowly escaped an eruption. In this clip, the people are on the right side of the screen. Check it out. Wow.
Oh, there they are. Yeah.
Where?
In the upper, right at the screen.
Oh.
Look at the top of the mountain. There they are.
Oh, my Lord. What are they doing up there?
It's a good view.
Oh, my gosh. And they're still standing there.
Yeah.
Are they with us still?
Good question.
Keep reading.
This happened on Mount Dukono just a few days ago. The agency had actually warned hikers before the eruption. No one was hurt, but hopefully they got the message, though doubtful.
Look how easy it is to get down that thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, when you're running for your life, it
Yeah.
Boy, I picture like that. Isn't it the cheese roll that we do every year?
Yeah.
That people are going to start running too fast.
Right.
And they're just going to go, yikes. All right, number 8. Anyone who has been to the Minnesota State Fair knows that one of the big highlights is the milk booth, where there's an all-you-can-drink milk. Now, in years past, that would cost you $2. $2 for regular or chocolate milk, all you can drink in the hot sun. But there's a little controversy this year. It's now $3.
Oh, come
Midwest
on,
Dairy
man.
says that the delicious, nutritious, and refreshing beverage is a little more expensive because of labor costs. Still, nothing better than on a 90-degree day when your jorts are stuck to your legs to get a big glass of milk.
All right. Number 7, waffles are a breakfast favorite, but did you know they started with the Romans? Ancient Romans had a biscuit called a crustulum.
That doesn't sound as good.
No, it had a sweet, crispy, crumbly crust that melted in your mouth. Waffle experts say the crustulum was likely prepared the same way as the modern-day waffle. Liquefied ingredients were pressed between 2 hot irons. There was one main difference, though. It was made with lard, and waffles are made with butter. It turns out ancient Romans loved cheese, but they didn't like butter too much. Huh.
All right, number 6, you never know when you're going to need to take a seat. That's where this comes in. This is the backpack chair. Ooh! From the
This has your
Japan
name all
Trend
over
Shop.
it.
It sure does. You wear it on your back like a backpack, the way you normally would. And when you're out at your kid's game, you pull it out and you take a seat. When you're in a long line, waiting for, movie tickets or something like that, take it out, have a seat. When you're done, pack it up, get on with your life. Oh, $200 seems a little pricey.
Yeah, you're going to use it twice.
And look
in
at how
your
low to the
lifetime.
ground it is.
Yeah.
That's not good for my knees. There we go. I don't know whose turn
I think
this
it's
is.
you
Oh,
again.
no, it can't be me again. Somebody else.
No,
read.
you.
Paul,
no,
I'm going to give this to you.
I did 3 or 4 in a row yesterday. I'm content.
All right, number 5, for no
Thank
reason
you.
at all, except it's Wednesday, let's just enjoy Jeremy Allen White's latest Calvin Klein ad.
Okay.
He's swimming with his clothes on?
Oh, my. Wow. People crazy about the Jeremy Allen White. You know him from Chef, or what is it, The Bear?
The Bear,
And they
yeah.
keep saying, yes, Chef.
Yeah, he's
and
in great shape.
yeah.
He's probably about 5'2", though. Be my guess.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm not hating on short kings.
No.
Listen, I'm 5'8".
Look, when you take
And a half.
care of yourself and you work out, you can appreciate other people who do the same thing.
Sure.
So,
That's why Larry and I were so enraptured with that commercial. It's like watching ourselves frolicking with a dog.
Yeah, it is.
Number 4, it's an impossible thing to measure, but who do you think the greatest leading actor of all time is? Well, the site called Stat Significant, which is all about data, tried to quantify it using 3 factors: online ratings of actors' movies, box office success, Oscar recognition, and this is the best.
Technically, I didn't bribe anybody.
No, that's not the
Technically,
conversation I heard,
no.
Jordan.
According to the U.S. criminal code, there needs to be an exact dollar figure for the exchange of services. That would not hold up in a court of law.
That's not how I heard it.
No. That's the truth. But I want to tell you this.
Yeah.
The same gentleman that told me that you tried to get your broker's license also told me that you were a straight arrow.
He ran a security check on me.
Well, you know, when you sail on a boat fit for a Bond villain, sometimes you need to play the part, right?
He's good.
I think it's time you
He's
both
good.
get off my boat. What do you say?
Leo DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Scene.
Good.
Paul Newman, number 2. Pacino, Nicholson. Brad Pitt also made the top 5. Denzel was number 8. Actually, no women in the top 10. Audrey Hepburn was the top female finisher at number 11. The site said that lack of women could be due to the limited nature of those 3 data points.
All right, number 3, high in the mountains above the Aegean Sea in Greece, you'll find one of the old.
Aegean, like gee whiz.
Oh,
Gee.
Aegean. You know, this is when they break it up in the. It's just I don't even know what I'm reading.
Welcome to my world.
You'll find one of the oldest monk communities in the planet.
Ooh.
Most of the monks live together. They tend to the gardens, make wine or fish to pass their time. But others live in small cells known as skeets in complete isolation, and that's what you see here. Small skeets built into the side of a mountain. You can't get there by foot, so food and other supplies must be brought in by basket suspended from ropes.
Well,
If the hermits want to leave the mountain, they must use steep ladders nailed to the cliffs. But most have not left their skeets for decades.
Wow.
What? That's an isolated life
Yeah.
right there.
yeah.
Gian.
All right, number 2. Let's say you ate too much pizza last night, or you drank too much wine with your friends. You're feeling discontent, you're stuffed, and there's a word for that: crapulence. Yeah, look it up. Crapulence first appeared in the dictionary in the early 1700s. It's defined as sickness or indisposition resulting from excess drinking or eating, which might be where the phrase "full of crap" came from, but we don't know for sure. But crapulence.
Oh, that's a good word.
You've had a little too much.
Number 1, hey, I bet most people out there know this song.
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball.
You know this one?
No,
Football
sure.
Wizard by
yeah.
The Who, and sometimes there's a cover version of a hit song that is actually better than the original. Such is the case with Ronnie Dukes and Ricky Lee.
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all.
Yeah.
But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall.
Yeah.
That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's all feet.
Look at him.
He stands there like a statue, becomes part of the machine. Feeling all the bumpers, he really plays it clean. Plays by intuition, see the digits fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball.
All
Here
right.
she comes, yeah.
You think she's the daughter or the wife? Or just the bus driver?
He's a pinball wizard.
She's the wife, she's the second wife.
A pinball wizard. Such a I don't know, baby.
What is going
I
on?
don't know. Oh,
Come on. This couldn't be
backup
better.
dancer. Where are they from?
Oh,
Oh,
what a voice.
oh.
Uh-oh. That's his first wife right there.
They're from England.
Yeah.
Are they now?
Brits must love them. Oh,
He's got the Riz, is what he's got.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what he
Gonna
is.
get some antibiotics for that.
Oh, yeah. Look at him. Oh,
Yeah,
what
it's
a
stuff.
performer.
Yeah, that's.
Jeez, I'm dying to know the backstory there.
Oh.
I'll tell you just one thing. I think it's fantastic. The way that your breath comes by when you pack up smoking.
He loved it.
It's 99.
Guess how old he
Guy
was
is
there?
46.
46
No.
years old.
Yes, he was.
You're lying.
No.
That's what we were just told.
46 in that.
That's a hard 46 years.
And he didn't last much longer,
No,
I'm told.
sadly, he only
Well, I
made
mean, you could
it
have guessed.
49. He was blowing it out
Yeah.
his whole life.
Can we
He
follow
lived,
up tomorrow's night at 9 and get more
Oh,
on
my
them?
God.
Because I
Yeah.
have to. I
He
just.
lived 150 years in 49 years is what he did.
It's
That
either-
guy is the same age as me right now.
I'm not sure if it's a bad musical performance or a genius comedic bit.
Yeah, or both.
I'm
man.
intrigued either way. We'll follow
We'll
up
find
tomorrow.
out.
Oh, fantastic.
We lost him too early, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
God, that was great.
All right, here is what is happening with our weather. We'll be in the